USC fans, what can I tell you? Trojan hearts are numb at this point. Another recruit has decommitted from USC. Four-star tight end Jack Yari announced his plans to decommit from USC this week. Yari took to Twitter saying, quote, "First off, I would like to thank USC for giving me the opportunity to play at the next level. They have been great to me and shown me nothing but love. I have decided to reopen my recruitment and decommit from USC." Yari's decommitment drops USC's recruiting class to 77th nationally and 11th in the Pac-12. It's a crosstown showdown at the Coliseum this weekend. The Trojans, now ranked 23rd in college football, are taking on rival UCLA. And it might have been 90 years since the first two have met, but it's the first time for new USC Athletic Director Mike Bohn. I had a chance to catch up with Bohn today. Here's what he had to say about USC rivalry traditions.
Well, I get excited.
Now that's Bohn on yesterday when he brought cookies to the USC Hellenes and Trojan Knights as they guarded Hecuba and Tommy Trojan from any unwanted Bruin visitors. I guess you could say cookies are the way to the Knights' hearts. I got a chance to talk with them today. So William, what's Bohn like?
You seem like a really cool guy.
Senior Angela Kulikov and sophomore Moore Boulis took home their respective single titles at the Milwaukee Classic yesterday. Their wins earned them both a wild card spot in the Fall Nationals coming up soon. We have an update on the Keaton Slovis situation. The freshman quarterback's dressed in pads for practice today. Here at Yankee Stadium, the Yanks are gearing up for Game 2 of a doubleheader tonight against the Orioles. It's unlikely that Utah will make the top four even if the Utes beat Oregon for the Pac-12 title. If Georgia loses and Oklahoma wins, the committee might put Oklahoma in at the 4 spot over Utah. The Sooners have had a harder schedule than the Utes and more quality wins against more ranked teams. Utah and Oklahoma have, however, had similar losses on the road. There's also playoff potential for Baylor if they beat Oklahoma this weekend, but all this madness will change come this weekend, and only time can tell who's in and who's out. It's an exciting fall classic for all. The Astros are looking for their second title in 3 years, and Nationals are seeking their first title in franchise history. When it comes to cancer, the NFL and Los Angeles Chargers know that offense is the best defense. That's why they held Huddle to Intercept Cancer, an event to spread awareness and teach about early detection. For rookie quarterback Easton Stick, it was an opportunity to give back to fans, fighters, and survivors.
It is neat.
Despite USC's inability to recruit, there has been a light at the end of a dark week. In a close 31-26 win at Arizona State last weekend, Slovis dominated, throwing for 432 yards and 4 touchdowns. USC may have lost this weekend, but Michael Pittman Jr. won. Our hearts, at least. Before the Oregon game, one of his littlest fans, Caleb, was calling out for the star receiver, but Pittman didn't hear him. Take a look. Pittman was sorry he missed Caleb and wanted to make it up to him. The Trojans captain turned to people on Twitter to help, and well, Twitter came through. Yesterday, he tweeted this photo saying, quote, "Thank you, Twitter, you did your thing. We got Caleb fitted with a 6 jersey signed by the team. Fight on." It's always a good day when we get a glimpse of the human behind the helmet. Allison Felix is fighting on at the IAAF World Championships. The former Trojan won her 12th gold medal, breaking the tie with Usain Bolt for most world titles. USA emerged victorious during the first World Championships, mixed gender 4x400 meter relay, which makes its Olympic debut next year. And Felix did it all just 10 months after giving birth to her daughter Cameron. Joining Felix in world-class accomplishments, Rai Benjamin earned silver in the 400-meter hurdles. The former Trojan graduated last year and is running in his first World Championships. Benjamin dashed to the finish line and silver medal in 47.66 seconds. Whether it was the questionable call right before halftime that set Auburn up for a field goal, Alabama's Joseph Bulovas missing the game-tying field goal in the 4th, or Gus Malzahn's wild play calling that drew Bama's substitution penalty at the most pivotal point of the game, the Crimson Tide are a 2-loss team. For the first time since the playoff system started in 2014, Bama won't be in the playoffs. Monday Night Football may have Trojans asking, even begging, for Pete Carroll to come back. The Seahawks edged out the 49ers 27-24, handing San Francisco their first loss on the season. That would seal the deal for the Seahawks. Jason Myers kicking the winning field goal with no time left to play.